Yeah. Hello and what's up? This is Erik Bluetooth Griggs, and because no producer has ever said, no thank you, I already have an electric piano. That don't even sound right. I was excited when Roland told me they were making this, especially Roland, of course, right? And I'm even more excited to show it to you, so let's just get into it. Okay, one thing that struck me right away about this interface is you can get to the things you need multiple ways. For instance, if I go to 74 time chorus, it will open up the presets. But if I go to this right here, it will open up the presets because it knows if I do that, I want presets. If I do this, I want presets. That's called intuitive. So then you got these sections here, which is kind of like a rack. You have multi-effects right here. Now you can hit the multi-effects button and choose your effect here, which mode of that effect there, and gain and all that good stuff. Or you can go right here and you can audition it on the fly, which I'll show you in a minute, which I really love. Preamp. If you want to keep it simple, you can just go over here and use these and get what you want. If you want to deeply get into it, go over here and deeply get into it. It's up to you is what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's up to you. They didn't force a workflow upon you. I love that. All right, tremolo, we know what that is, but you can have different shapes of tremolo, which is really good. How fast you want it, what the depth gonna be. And down here we have cabinet, whether it be the cabinet that was part of the instrument or like this JC120 cabinet, they're all there. So again, you can do it here or you can do it here. Let me tell you a really cool difference though, between say whether you wanna do this or this, which is essentially the same thing. Let me just play something real quick. I'm gonna need to have this playing to show you what I need to show you. Okay, now let me show you something. While this is playing, I can go to mechanism and use that one. Maybe I want this one instead. Nice. Right, that's cool. But if I do it from here, without breaking, it will audition each one of these for me as it's playing. We got 4 claps. Digital vintage section. Is that nostalgic or what? Oh, you forgot Roland is the king of EPs. Yeah. Down to electric grand. All right, so let me go here. The first one was what, 74? That was it, right? All right, now that I've auditioned that, cool. I can go here and audition these too. I love detune. Or I can go to flangers. And as you can see, it's instant. As soon as it goes to it, you're hearing it. I don't know how they did that, but there's no lag. When you see it, you hear it. Okay, now I got the sound, the whole sound, and nothing but the sound. This is what the 74 time chorus sounds like with nothing on it. Right? I think I want to change this to the Juno 106 chorus. Now you can see because this is off, I'm not hearing it. But I think I'll choose that one and turn it on. Woo. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So is D-Tune. I know. You want to hear this in context. There's very few situations where you're just going to play this by itself. You want to know how well does it play with others. So, because I know that, I'm going to show you. Let's explore 3 different musical contexts and see how it sits in the mix. So this is yet another random Bluetooth idea. As a keyboardist, you kind of want certain things to stick out, and you want it to be thick enough to hold the pad down, but you also want it to be bright enough that you can hear what you're doing. So this is that. 79 Tine EP. Okay, so what I also did with this is I chose to layer it with itself. So the one on the left is this one, the one you just heard. But the one on the right is this one. Silver top. With this cabinet. A little bit of drive, right? So together they sound like this. All right, so let's hear what's some other things. See, thick enough, but not so thick you can't hear the articulation. That's what a keyboardist wants. Let's put the lead in there. It's all Roland sounds, by the way. Okay, so another thing I want to show you is different views you can have, right? So right now I have the keyboard showing. That's one thing you can do, which is pretty cool. But you can also show your compressor, equalizer, and reverb. Right now I have compressor into equalizer into reverb. But if I want to, I can have my EQ first and then go to the compressor and then go to reverb, which is probably what I would prefer. Or I can go from reverb into the compressor into the equalizer to compress the reverb if I want to. The thing is, I'm a grown person, so I want to be able to do whatever I want to do. And Roland takes into account the fact that I'm grown when it makes their decisions as grown people. And I like that. Just like you can do that with the reverb, EQ, and compressor, you can also do that with this section here. So I've got 2 different orders that I can place them in. Mechanism, effects, preamp, tremolo, cabinet, or mechanism, preamp, tremolo, cabinet, effects. It'll switch visually when you switch it here. Let's go to the next musical context. So my next question to me was, what if I feel like being a little nostalgic? What if I miss the 80s one day and I just want to do something like that? Then what? Well, I mean, we're talking about Roland, so there's a lot of things we can do. We can put up the 707 and we can make some drums like this. You know what I mean? With a bass like this. Right. And then we can pull out a 303. And then you know what I mean? Okay. So if I have something like this, how is this rose going to sit in the mix? That's my question, right? Well, I'm feeling pretty 80s-y right now. I'm not going to lie. Let's double that, right? And I'm going to switch to say that one, right? And layer this. now I'm gonna audition. That might be worth a triple layer. Because I really like this one. Just mix the taste. Yeah. So then I was like, well, what if I want to do something a little more modern? What if I just pulled a trap beat, you know what I'm saying, and go to a poppy trap place with that? What am I going to do with the EP? You know? That. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So let me show you something about that. That drive really gave me something nice on this one. That's what it sounds like without the drive. But with the drive turned up to 60, I get that. It got more interesting. It got more grimy, more grungy, meaner, more aggressive. And it sits in the mix real nice. So I said, okay, what if I layer that with something else I've spoken of before from Roland, which is Earth Piano. I talked about Earth Piano in the video on Galaxius. If you haven't seen the video on Galaxius yet, go check that out. Galaxius is fantastic. So that's what that sounds like. All right. Well, let's see what the bass sounds like. Woo. So then I did this vocal thing on top of it. Yeah. You be the judge, man. You be the judge. All I know is the EP is getting real comfortable in my studio right now. Thus concludes my overview of the Roland EARTH Electric Piano. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, hit me up either in the comments or on my Instagram, BLU2TH. BLU2TH on Instagram. I'm often making music on my live, so you can learn a lot there and ask me questions and I'll answer them. You feel me? In real time. Hope to see you next time. And until then, keep making music. Peace.